Matthew Moore here at Toyota West in Statesville, North Carolina to show you why the 2014 Toyota RAV4 is a superior vehicle to the 2014 Honda CRV. Alright guys, we're going to start with the 2014 Toyota RAV4. We redesigned it in 2013 inside and out, everything from the sheet metal to underneath the hood. We're actually going to start out under the hood today. Let me show you what's so great about it. Like I said, let's show you why it's so good underneath the hood here. We still keep the 2.5 liter engine, the dual VVTi engine that we have in our Toyota. However, we improved it by adding a 6-speed transmission. Okay, if you look at Honda's numbers, it does show that they may have slightly more horsepower and more torque than the RAV4. However, our 6-speed transmission gives more power to the wheels, so we beat it in the 0 to 60 time by over half a second. Also here at Toyota, we have our Toyota Care, which is going to give you your first 2 years and 25,000 miles complimentary maintenance. That's going to be all of your oil changes and all of your tire rotations. Okay guys, now that I want to move away from the engine a little and I want to talk about one of the most important features, and that's safety. Remember, at Toyota, safety is standard. It's not an option. Every Toyota comes standard with the Star safety system. What that is that 6 braking technologies that's going to help prevent you and your family from getting in an accident. The one thing that Honda does fall short on is they're missing one of these key components in their technologies, and that would be the Smart Stop technology. Standard on the RAV4 are projector beam headlights. This also goes along with the safety component because at night, the more you can see, obviously, the safer you're going to be. Another thing I want to talk about is on the 2014 XLE model, we have standard fog lamps. We also have standard turn indicators on the side view mirrors. Also on the mirrors, I want to talk about right here. You can see right here, these are called aero fins. Okay, that's going to make the car more aerodynamic and give you better fuel economy. As you can see, the front end is also designed to be more aerodynamic and give you more fuel economy. You can see even here, the way this is set up here on the front end is to give you more airflow into the engine and everything. Everything that Toyota does is for a reason. Alloy wheels are also standard on the XLE model. And remember when I was talking about the 0 to 60 speed of the RAV4 as compared to the CRV? Now I want to talk about the 60 to 0 speed, the stopping speed. Motor Trend did a test on both vehicles, and when they did, they said that they showed that the RAV4 stopped 9 feet shorter than the CRV. That could be the difference between an accident. Standard roof rails on the XLE model, and this is our mid-grade model, okay? When you go to the CRV, you have to upgrade all the way to their top model to get the roof rails standard. This is a great feature for your family, for you and your family. If you're going on any trips or anything like that, this gives you even more cargo space than the already spacious RAV4 gives you. And of course, one of the neat new design features, the one that probably stands out to all of you the most, is that we got rid of the tire on the back of the RAV4. So now it opens up this way, and as you can see, we put it here. That's a full diameter tire, so if anything ever happened, it's right there for you. And even though we give you this full diameter tire, remember, for the first 2 years, roadside assistance is on me. One of the reasons most people buy a small SUV like this is because of the versatility that it gives you. In the RAV4, it already has over 38 cubic feet here in the back of cargo space. Now where it really wins, and let me show you, is when you fold the seats down. The seats are very easy to fold down. You just press this button here, pull up on this lever here, and just with a flick of your finger, the whole thing goes down. Now you have over 73 cubic feet of cargo space in the vehicle. That's over 3 cubic feet more than the Honda CRV. Guys, I want to talk about how comfortable it is to sit here in the back seat of the Toyota RAV4. The RAV4 beats the CRV in rear legroom, okay? And one of the really awesome features that we have that Honda does not have is that we have reclining seats here in the back. So you're not going to hear your kids complaining about how comfortable or uncomfortable they are. Not only did Toyota redesign the exterior of the vehicle, we did a lot of work here inside of the vehicle. Okay, we had the color block design here on the interior of the vehicle. You can see how it uses the contrast colors to give you that more European or more youthful look to the vehicle.
Keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah, I just edited it in.
Okay. You can see also we have a horizontal dash. Makes everything really easy to read. Also, it makes everything really easy to get to. The ergonomics on our steering wheel for our steering wheel controls are very simple. All right there within a thumb's reach. I want to talk here about our in-tune technology in our radio. All RAV4s come standard with the touchscreen radio. It also comes with a backup camera. The Intune also gives you standard voice command and Bluetooth technology here in your RAV4. On the XLE Toyota RAV4, it comes standard with XM satellite radio. If you want to add navigation, it's only a $588 option. If you wanted to upgrade to navigation in your Honda CRV, you have to up a whole trim level, and that's going to cost you over $4,000 to upgrade to get navigation. The RAV4 also gives you two different drive modes, Eco mode and Sport mode. If you're feeling like you want a little more power, a little more speed, a little more throttle control, you can put it into the Sport mode. Now, if your main intention is to save on gas and have a little more fuel economy, we also have our Eco mode for driving. I want to reiterate that at Toyota, safety is standard, it's not an option. In the Toyota RAV4, we have 8 airbags. In the Honda CRV, they only have 6. Our 8 airbags, I'm going to tell you what they are. You have your two airbags up front, of course, and you have your side curtain airbags that go all the way to the back of the vehicle. You also have your side airbags here in the front, side holster seat airbags. That brings us to 6. You also have driver's side knee airbag, passenger side seat cushion airbag. If you're not familiar with the passenger seat cushion airbag, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is. It's a new airbag technology that it deploys in the event of an accident, of course. What it's going to do is it's going to deploy here, and it's going to cradle you to the seat here so that it's going to avoid any knee-related injuries in the event of an accident. There's so many features here, just in the front of the Toyota RAV4 here that are new. You can see here the stitching design here on the front dash. Okay, and we just add all these little things to give you more convenience. We have a tray here with rubber here so nothing will slip out of it. And we also have here, we have a USB auxiliary port and your old-fashioned electrical outlet here, along with cup holders, more stuff to place any of your belongings in, cup holders all throughout the vehicle and on the doors here. Dual zone climate control is standard on the XLE model. Honda, you're gonna have to move up to the EXL trim level to be able to get this comfort system here. Also standard on the XLE model is a sunroof, so on a nice day like today you can really enjoy yourself. Let's take a quick look here at the Honda CRV now. If you remember, I told you we had dual VVTi engine in our Toyota. Honda still uses a single camshaft on their engine, which is good technology, but again, it's old technology. Also, they have a plastic reflector here on their headlight, as opposed to our projector beam headlights. So you're going to be able to see a lot more in your Toyota RAV4 than you would ever be able to see in a Honda CRV. And remember how I told you how we beat them in our 0 to 60 mile per hour test? Well, that's because they only have a 5-speed transmission, whereas Toyota has a 6-speed transmission. On the Honda CRV EX, which is the comparable trim level to the Toyota that I showed you, you can see that it does not have the side indicators on the mirrors. It's not even an option on any trim level with the Honda CRV. Also, remember I showed you that we have the roof rails on top. You have to move up a whole nother trim level to even be able to get that on the Honda CRV. Remember, our Toyota RAV4 has more cargo capacity overall in the vehicle, but what I really want to show you is that the CRV does not have the same versatility. If you need to haul anything, you're just going to get your car dirty. They don't have that plastic on the other side like the RAV4 does. Now that I'm looking under here at the spare tire, it does remind me Honda does not offer roadside assistance or complimentary maintenance to their customers like Toyota does. Now let's come here inside of the CRV, where you can see they have less leg room here in the CRV than in the Toyota RAV4. And I think the biggest thing is I can't recline this seat at all. You spend a lot of time on the inside of your vehicle, and if you look at the CRV compared to the RAV4, you can see it's just very plain. The RAV4 had that color block color scheme, remember? This is just, everything's the same color, and it's just really boring. There is a backup camera on the Honda CRV, but as you can see, it's a lot smaller than the 6.1-inch touchscreen in the RAV4. There is no touchscreen in this car. And also, you have to move up to the next trim level to get the HD radio and the satellite radio that's standard on the Toyota RAV4. Remember, at Toyota, safety is standard, it's not an option. In the CRV, it only has 6 airbags as compared to the Toyota RAV4's 8. You're missing the passenger seat cushion airbag and the driver's knee airbag in this vehicle. Also, the CRV is missing the Smart Stop technology, which would prevent you from even getting in that accident in the first place. I've shown you the differences between the Toyota RAV4 and the Honda CRV, and as you can see, the Toyota RAV4 is safer, it's more versatile, it has more room than the Honda. As well as on our XLE trim level, our mid-level option, we give you more options standard than Honda gives you. The RAV4 comes in 3 trim levels: LE, XLE, and Limited. Limited will give you every single option you can think of. Why don't you come down here to Toyota West in Statesville, North Carolina, so that we can show you ourselves. And remember, we're just 20 minutes from anywhere.